All right, this is one of my favorite advertising sources here. This is called StumbleUpon, and StumbleUpon's been around for a couple of years. I really like it because it actually is a solution for something that I've been doing for years, long before StumbleUpon came around. Was I was manually saving and bookmarking websites that I came across. So, because you may forget about them, you may not remember that site that you visited a long time ago. So I was creating manual files and manual bookmarks, and StumbleUpon is really cool because it allows you to save and bookmark all these websites and that you come across, and you can store them in your StumbleUpon account. And what's interesting about StumbleUpon as opposed to other marketplaces and places that you can advertise is when people are stumbling, they are actually engaged. So places like Facebook and Google, they're going to Google to search for something, they're going to Facebook to hang out with friends, they're going to StumbleUpon to actually find new and engaging relevant content to things that they like. Things that they like, they give it a thumb up, and things that they don't, they give it a thumbs down. And the way that the advertising works is basically it just appears as just another piece of content. So, and there's a little indication that it's an ad, but there's not like in your face like what you're looking at as an ad. So they don't necessarily aren't really aware that they're being marketed to. Plus, they're in the mood, they're in the zone to find new engaging stuff. So it's really a unique advertising platform, and it can get you a lot of traffic, a lot of relevant targeted traffic very fast. I do have an account, I'm not going to log in, but it's because these pictures here kind of show you how it's set up. But got a couple different advertising options here. Basically, most people watching this video are going to go the self-serve pay-as-you-go route. You can start as low as like $10 a day, I believe. And it's very simple. It works like a lot of other advertising platforms. You just plug in your website that you want to advertise, give your campaign a name, select your targeting age group, male, female, devices, locations. You got interest bundles, or you can target by specific interest. And then you set your budget basically, and they start, once your advertising campaign is approved, they start delivering traffic immediately. So it's a great way to get very cheap traffic for very fast, and you can scale up pretty big. It's about 10 to 15 cents, sometimes a little more per click, but it's as low as 10 cents per click or per visitor, which is extremely affordable, especially if you're trying to get traffic to a blog post, you're trying to kind of get some likes and shares and engagement going to new content that you produced. It's a really cool platform, and there's a lot of things that you can just use your imagination, kind of figure out how you can tweak it. I'm not going to go into detail in this video, but there's a lot of different options here. And again, for being a more affordable or cheaper traffic source, it's a great source for more engaged content, engaged visitor for that amount, because a lot of these cheaper traffic sources, they're cheap for a reason. You're not really sure if they're bots or if they're actual real people, like where are they getting this traffic from. But StumbleUpon, real company, they've been around for several years, and it's real people, real engaged visitors that are going to be coming to your website. So I would highly recommend checking out StumbleUpon ads, which is called paid discovery, or it may have switched to StumbleUpon ads now, but it used to be called paid discovery. I believe it's an under-tapped traffic resource that not a lot of internet marketers or online marketers in general really pay much attention to. If they do, they're not really making much courses about it, but it is a decent network of traffic to tap into, and it's great for beginners, very beginner friendly, especially for the price. You can get thousands and thousands of visitors for just a couple $100, and you can't do that on other platforms. So I encourage you to check it out. So I definitely encourage you to check out StumbleUpon ads.